All right. Welcome. It is Passion Strategist LaKeisha Hankins here. And as you are jumping on, do me a favor, comment your name and where you're from so I can thank you, give you a shout out for spending your morning, your afternoon, or whatever with me. Or even if you're catching the replay, do me a favor, hashtag replay, because I love my replay viewers and I want to make sure I come back and share some love with you. And thank you for, show my appreciation for you joining me and tuning into this information. So if you can hear me, do me a favor, comment 1, 2 for no. Okay, and let me share this in a couple of places. Okay, let me share this in a couple of places. So while we're doing that, and you go ahead and share it out too. All right, so I'm gonna also, if you haven't, grab your water and stuff, and share, like I said, share this to my group, share this to your places. And thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about how to create your side hustle income in one weekend. And I know I don't like to use the word personally hustle, but it works, and it's all about profiting from your passion, aka Passion Strategist LaKeisha Hankins. That's what I help women do. So any questions that you may have, do me a favor, put them in the comments and I will try to get them all answered or covered by the end of the show if time permits, or even, replay. You got questions, put them there. I'll make sure I come back and, comment. Okay. So that's what we're going to be sharing today, or I'm going to be sharing with you today, right? So those of you who may be new, and let's see, I want to make sure my screen is right. Yeah, so those of you who may be new, my name is LaKeisha Hankins. You can find me over at LaKeishaHankins.com. I'm a wife, a mom of 4 beautiful, wonderful, amazing girls, and they are my why. And one of the reasons why it is that I do what I do, because what way to be a better role model than to show your children to go after their goals and their dream, and really just step into your purpose and be able to utilize your gifts to empower and help other people. So I'm a passion strategist as well as fatherless daughter advocate. And I help overwhelmed female coaches, consultants, creative entrepreneurs get clarity on their business so they can package up their services and monetize their passion and, break free from the demanding 9-to-5 job if that's what they desire to do. So I help them create their signature services and create programs and position themselves to make a passive income. Okay, and my success is not an overnight process whatsoever. I started my journey over 6 years ago. And I started originally with network marketing, and so saw the possibilities of that. The picture that you see of me on the beach, that's the day I got laid off from my corporate America job. And that's the day I decided I was not going to depend on one income, right? So that was my defining moment where I realized that any day that we are replaceable, but when you learn a skill and then you work for yourself or you position yourself to create extra income, then you're not having all your eggs in one basket. I will never rely solely on, someone else for a paycheck, someone else to, pay my bills, or, feed my children, whatever you visualize it or however you see it. That was my defining moment where I decided to learn another skill set to be able to position myself to where I'll never have to worry about money ever again in my life. And, from there, the journey has just been amazing. I won't say it's been, how internet and Instagram makes everything look like it's perfect. It has been a process. It has been a process of getting out of my own way. It has been a process of, taking imperfect action. And it has allowed me to be able to take my family on vacations. It's allowed me to be able to connect and speak with other powerful women and, share my story. So I went from shooting from the hip, trying to do everything on my own, to hiring a coach and a mentor to really help me build my business online and go from being passionate about helping women achieve their dreams to profiting by helping women to achieve their goals and dreams, by really profiting from my passion. Okay? So, like I said, what I do, just a little bit more about that. Like I share with you what my passion is, but how do I do this? I help them by, I run a 90-day Unleash CEO mastermind group where I provide coaching for women who are ready to get unstuck and get results. And it's all about coaching, accountability, and results, right? So it's all results driven. It's not there just to motivate you and hoorah and, congratulate you on, being excited about finding your purpose or finding your passion, but it's about getting results and making it happen. Okay. So I provide women with that coaching and that accountability, so that they're not getting stuck in the process. I'm there to hold their hands, and they get to connect and collaborate with other phenomenal women who are, doing the same. So who is this for? This is for the female entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur who is ready to make her side hustle income a viable business. Okay, she's ready to go from a hobby to making some income online, to go from passion to profiting from it. This is for you if you don't have a lot of time and you're sick and tired of putting your dreams on hold and you're ready to make your dreams a reality. So maybe you have a book, or maybe you have, a product or service that you've been wanting to, create and put out there in the marketplace, but you've been putting it on hold because life happens. And that's one of the things I hear all the time because, hey, honestly, we're like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough skills. I don't have enough experience, enough money, whatever the excuse may be. This is for you. And I'm going to share exactly with you how you can create a plan in a weekend and position yourself to create a viable business. Okay, so are you ready? If you are ready, yes, do me a favor. If you haven't already, you want to go ahead and, share this. Share this across your different platforms. Like and comment. Grab your pen and piece of paper so that I can also give you some shout outs, etc. All that different stuff. Grab your water, whatever it is that you need so that you can be able to get this information and be distraction free. And I do have a special offer. If you stay with me into the end, if you hang out to the end, I do have a special offer for you. And for those of you who like and, comment and share, you get the opportunity to win my Create Your Side Hustle Income Plan in a Weekend planner, right? So this is a planner that's going to have step-by-step guide on how to, really position yourself to take it from an idea to a plan and make it a reality. So you're going to get access to that. So if you're ready, let me know that you are ready. Hashtag ready, or whatever it is that you have to put in there. One, show me some likes, some loves, all that good old stuff. Go ahead and do it. So this is your opportunity to go ahead and share, and if you haven't, grab your pen, paper, and some water. Okay? So are you ready? I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to share this information with you. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So 3 questions to ask yourself before taking your side hustle to the next level is the first thing I want to talk to you about. So number 1 is, do you have a skill that people want? It's not enough just to want to start a business. You actually have to have the skills that other people want and are willing to pay you for. So whether these skills are related to your degree or that you've earned, maybe it's self-taught, maybe it's your experiences. You went through a process, you've overcome something, and you have a step-by-step plan on how to help someone else do it. You got to have confidence in these skills, and your confidence is what's going to set you apart from the competition. So under that same umbrella, you got to ask yourself, is there enough people? Is there enough people who want to pay you for your skill set? For example, you could be a wedding photographer. And if that's the case, there will always be a need because people will always be getting married, and some brides can't afford or can afford a high-end price tag. The same is true for those of you who are possibly social media managers, website developers, graphic designers, or even ghostwriters. The need will always be there, but can you find enough clients who can afford you and offer and want what it is that you have to offer? So you have to ask yourself that. Do I have the skills that people want? Okay, so answer that question for yourself. I want to know, do you have the skills that people want? And number 2, have you done enough research? So don't get stuck though in this research phase, so that's what I want to tell you, especially, when I'm working with my women in my mastermind group, it's all about taking action, right? Yes, you got to do your research, and research is definitely necessary before you jump out there and, start sharing posts and sharing your services and things of that sort. You definitely want to make sure that you have done your research, but don't get stuck in your phase. But you want to ask yourself some very important questions. You want to ask yourself, are your skills marketable? Are there competitors out there offering the same skills? So have you done your research, also to see how much your market is willing to pay for those skills? Okay. Have you calculated how much money you're going to need to earn to live, to pay bills each month, especially for those of you who are looking to replace your income or, make an extra, $1,000 to $3,000 a month or even $10,000 a month? Have you calculated how much money you actually need to earn? And don't make any life changes without doing any of this important research, including, your significant other also on the conversation is also important, right? Especially if you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage. You have to include them in on it. This is part of doing that research. Are your skills marketable? Who are your competitors? Is the market willing to pay? And how much is it that you need to be able to bring in to reach your monthly or your yearly goal? So write out what your goal is, okay, that you want to achieve. And, you're going to reverse engineer back into that what it is that you need to sell monthly, or how many clients that you need to serve, how many products or services, whatever, how many packages that you need to, put out there that you need to sell in order to meet your goal. So you got to make sure that you've done your research, okay? And number 3, are you ready to market? Okay, so are you comfortable with So the thing is, are you ready to market? Are you ready for the whole self-promotion or advertising, right? So a lot of times you got to toot your own horn in the beginning. And you got to ask yourself, am I comfortable being solo in my marketing efforts? Especially in the beginning if you don't have a team, if you're doing it all on your own. You need to banish the thought that you are not good at sales or that you'll just wait for people to come to you, because it doesn't happen like that, okay? At the end of the day, you are a marketer. You have to embrace that whole process of sales. And when you change your mindset, right, and switch it from selling to serving, it helps, okay? Realize that you are serving. You are serving, those that need your gifts, your talents, and your services, right? So shift from that. No, you're not the sleazy salesperson or any of that. It's a mindset thing. But quite frankly, you can't just be sitting there and doing what I call hope marking or wishing and thinking that people are going to come to you. You have to put yourself out there, okay? Because that's not running a business. So you got to put yourself, of course, you and your family first. You have bills to pay, so you have to be comfortable with getting into the spotlight and telling the world about what it is that you have to offer, okay? Telling them about your new venture, your business, your products and your services, your specials, whatever it is that you got going on. So with that research and some fine-tuning, almost any side hustle can be turned into a full-time business, but you have to do your research and and work for it. You got to make it work, okay? So you got to be willing to advertise yourself, especially if you're not doing any paid advertising. That means getting out there, networking, whether it's online or offline. You got to make connections, and it's all about building relationships and, putting yourself out there, not just one time. Because if people don't know that you have a business, then you have no business. They don't know that they can purchase and buy your goods and your services, okay? They don't know what it is that you do if you're not telling them. Okay, so that's what you have to be willing to do. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and share your products and your services. So are you ready to do that? If you're ready to do that, you've answered the first 3 most important questions. Do you have a skill that people want? Have you done your enough research? And are you willing to market? Okay, so those are the first 3 things I say ask yourself, because you got to be willing to do the work. Okay, and then next is being able to identify your ideal clients. So attracting clients can be a problem for any entrepreneur, whether you're online or offline. Let's face it, okay? For those of us who are service-based businesses, without clients, we don't have a business, okay? We're even if it's a product, whatever, if people are not coming to your store, whether it be a storefront, online or offline, then you have a problem, because customers are the bloodline of your business. So it's exciting to say, yes, I have a business and I'm a business owner, and tell the world all about it, but it's a dream come true. And with your own business, you have a newfound freedom that you didn't realize that you have, especially if you've been, so dependent on a corporate job. But who exactly will benefit from hearing about your business? Who is it that needs your services? So start thinking about who your ideal clients are. These are the 2 basic most questions that you need to answer before opening up your doors and, opening up your online store or whatever. Because you don't want to use hope marketing, where you're just throwing your message out there and hoping that someone sees it. Talk about a total waste of time, money, and energy. Instead, you want to create dream clients, so you know exactly who needs your services and who is willing to pay for them. Okay, so who is your ideal client? One of the many mistakes made is not enough market research, right? Like I said, market research is key. You have to do the client avatar work and drill down deeper into who they are. This information is critical in attracting the right clients and will help you with your marketing and advertising, and also with developing your services and your programs. Okay, so you have to be willing to commit to a specific niche so you can achieve results that are nothing short of transformative. Okay, so one of the most common mistakes is trying to serve everyone, and I get it, because that was me. In the beginning, sometimes that happens because you're trying to figure out, who it is that you enjoy working with, who your product and your services are for. And it doesn't mean that you can't work with several people, and it doesn't mean also that you're going to leave money on the table. So, but my question for you is, who or what do you want to be known for? From a business perspective, you can't be everything to everybody. So when you serve everybody, you serve nobody. So this is why it's critical to conduct market research and to get to know who your ideal clients are. Okay, so this is very important. I kid you not, you want to do this work, because if not, you'll find yourself back here 3, 6, or a year on down the line asking your same question: who's your ideal target? Because a lot of times people get excited that they have a business and just want to jump out there, and they're shooting from the hip, and then they're wondering why they're not getting results. You might get some results in the beginning, but if you want long-term success, it's important that you do this work, okay, so that the income and the cash flow and the clients consistently come. And then you can do a survey. What tools should you be using to conduct research to sell your programs and services? So you could set up a 30-minute call or a Zoom session, or send out a survey using like SurveyMonkey or Google Forms, and post it in Facebook groups. This will help you get clarity on who your ideal client really is, and hearing them express their words, their emotions, and their pain points. Okay, so you want to make sure you're taking notes when you're having these calls, right? Because you want to really focus on and listen to what it is that they're saying, so that you can really, serve your clients, that you can really making sure that you're meeting their needs. So no more, 10 to 15 open-ended questions. You want to have some open-ended questions on there, I should say, right? No more, though, than 10. You don't want to make it overwhelming, but open-ended questions allows them to put things in their own expression versus just a yes or a no. So you want to make the name in the email optional when you're putting that survey out there, so that you can possibly get more people who want to do it. But also, if they qualify, you can ask them if they'd be interested in a free consultation or a free session if they do provide their name and number. And on that call, when you get on the phone with them, you can go deeper on that call, or maybe even offer Amazon or Starbucks gift cards, right? Those are my two favorites. So when I'm asking someone to do a survey, they get the option to win a free Starbucks gift card. You know, what's $5? You know, and the goal is to get 15 to 13 people to say yes to taking your survey. And then next, how do you find your ideal clients that are willing to say yes to working with you? Okay, you can make a list of possible people that you think might be already a great fit from those that you already know, that you've talked to previously. You can look in Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, even Meetup, and ask your friends to do they know anyone similar to what it is that you do or willing to help you conduct market research. Think about how you can get in front of your ideal clients. You are on some social media. You've connected with potential clients before, whether it's someone liking a post or requesting to be your friend, generating followers, those who possibly commented on a post. Start building relationships and start being of service and start connecting. Okay, so if I can tell you anything, start being of service, start building relationships, and start connecting. You want to make sure that you're doing that. So when it comes to the ideal client questionnaire, you want to really hone in on who is your target market, who do you serve, what is their number one problem that they are seeking help with, what is the solution they want, what is their why, and what does their success look like for them. And, you know, write that down. Write it down. That's your action step. What's a win for your ideal client if they purchased your product or services? What does it look like? Okay, so the next thing that you want to do in order to take your side hustle to the next level is create your products or your services. So when it comes to your product and service offering, you want to make sure that you're creating a unique brand, and you can get inspiration from your competitors, right? So this is part of doing that market research. That's why I said market research is so valuable. So looking in on your competitors and seeing what they're doing, not to copy them, but to get inspiration, right? And also figuring out what it is that you can do to set yourself apart from them. And then, you know, the features and benefits of your services. What emotional needs are you addressing with your services? Let's just say services. And what do your clients really, really want? So I know that, you know, a lot of times designing your packages can be a struggle when you're just starting out. So you want to keep an eye on, like I said, what others are doing and tweak their ideas to match your unique brand. So yes, follow your competitors, but don't copy them. Use it as an inspiration. Going back to your competitors and analyze their services and packages and start to fine-tune your offerings. If you want to research pricing, you know, you can certainly do that as well. But depending on what nature or industry that you are in, like sometimes, you know, freelancers, they don't put their pricing on their website. They would rather have a conversation with the prospect first and convince them of the value of their services instead of posting the prices online. Although, you know, you may find some prices on some websites, so it's up to you really to, you know, figure out your pricing, or maybe you get on the phone and make some phone calls and inquire about pricing, or recruit a friend or somebody to do it for you, right? Get them an Amazon or a Starbucks gift card to call around and ask some questions for you and see what the pricing is. Really, just to see what others are, you know, charging within your industry, and making sure that, you know, hey, you're not lowballing yourself, or, you know, especially, you know, there's a difference between lowballing and and understanding who your target market is, because maybe you may offer yours at a lower rate than someone else, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't see your value. Maybe you're servicing a different area. You're servicing a different demographic. Okay, so you also want to make sure you list the features and benefits of your services. How are you different from your competitors? Okay, what sets you apart from the competition? What emotional needs are you addressing with your services? What about your service cannot be imitated by your competitors? Again, what is it that's going to set you apart? And what do your clients really, really want? Okay, so what do they want? So I know, like with my mastermind, which I'll share more about that, for those of you who stay with me, or have questions about that. With my mastermind is not just a mastermind, it's also coaching. So I provide that also, because what I've learned is I've joined several private programs, group coaching programs, and all those different things. And I've also seen some people get into these programs but get stuck. So I offer the solution to also get coaching with it. So it's a hybrid coaching mastermind program. Okay, so that's what sets my mastermind apart from a lot of the others. Okay, and we meet on a consistent basis, and they don't necessarily have to wait until, hey, mastermind meeting day to get their questions and their concerns answered, right? Because I truly want to see them win. So what sets you apart? I also provide, training, all those different things. So start thinking about your products and your services. What is it that's going to set you apart? What that you're doing that is not being done by your competitors? And then next, you want to identify your business model. And this starts with building your infrastructure. Your dream clients will first want to browse and see what it is that you do, what it is that you have to offer. And your website, a lot of times, is the first impression people will see about your business. So take your time to make sure that it's a good one. Don't overcomplicate it. If you need to outsource it, do that. Outsource it. But the first thing you need to do is you need to get a domain. Your website, like I said, it's your online real estate account. And your domain, you can purchase, like I have LaKeishaHankins.com. You can purchase a domain name from Namecheap or GoDaddy. Okay, those are the two that I prefer. I was always a big fan of GoDaddy, and of course over the years they've really increased their prices. And there's other providers out there now. So you also have Namecheap, and see what works for you, because like I said, sometimes with GoDaddy, yes, they do have great specials where it might say $1 to get it done, but you got to look up how much is it going to cost you next year. So take all that into consideration when you're doing your research. And then you want to, get your hosting. You want to make sure it's a website that you own, right? So a lot of times people get the free websites, but if that provider goes out of business, what happens to your website? So I love WordPress. It's kind of like what my website is built upon, and you can use hosting sites like HostGator. Bluehost, I believe, is another one. I've always used HostGator. I've been with them for the last 10 years, and customer service is great. So you want to make sure you look at all those different things when you're creating your website, and you want to create your services page. Okay, on your services page, make sure you list the features and, the pricing. Like I said, that's optional depending on the nature of your business, but you want to make sure that that's there. You got your home page, your about page, whatever pages that you need on your website, you get your website up and going. But don't spend too much time on your website. Yes, it is necessary and needed, and sometimes you can get away with just having a landing page. And, so I probably should offer that on there too. You want your customer relations, CRM, which would be like your MailChimp, Aweber, or your GetResponse, ClickFunnels, those different things. How are you going to be able to stay in touch with the people who have joined your list and nurture and build that relationship? So you want to make sure that you have that too. Okay, so, and then you want to be able to secure the payment, because again, it's all about getting paid to share your products and your services, your skills, your talents. So, of course, one of the common ones is PayPal, and there's options such as Stripe, etc. So you want to make sure that that's set up and it's connected. And if you haven't in business, you want to test this stuff out. You want to make sure that it works. You want to make sure that you're getting the notifications and everything when someone makes a sale. So test it out as well. And what you can't do, you want to outsource. Do not get stuck, like I said, in this process. And this is a lot of times what happens. People are like, oh, I haven't created that website. I haven't did this or that yet. And 3, 6 months, a year from now, they're still in the same place. So outsource what you can't. You can use websites kind of like Odesk, I believe is what it's called, or Upwork. It might have been recently changed the name. Upwork, Fiverr is another one. And just look for freelancers. There's freelancers groups. There's freelancer groups on Facebook, even on LinkedIn. And you can find someone who can do this for you and be able to outsource it. Okay, so don't get stuck and caught up in this process. Keep it very simple. So always, you want to make sure that you have the best business model system. And the way that you do that is making sure that your business is in alignment with your purpose and your values. Everyone has their own unique business blueprint. So there's no business model that is the right way. We can get from profit to passion in your own unique way. Okay, so you got to make sure your business is in alignment with who you are and what it is that you stand for. And your goals, what are your goals? What do you want your business to look like 3 to 5 years from now? Like I said, this is for the person who's ready to take their side hustle to the next level. Okay, it's about building a viable business. So whether you're creating a new business or you're expanding your existing business online, it's a good idea to create a business plan as part of your development and preparation process. So you want to make sure that you have that. And also start thinking about, what does your business look like? Do you work weekends? Travel? Do you have a team? What does success look like for you in your business? So take a moment and to really just imagine what success will look like for you in your business. If everything worked out the way that you want it, ideally, what lifestyle do you want to create? And what impact do you want to have as a result of your business? Do you want to travel? Maybe that's not for you. Start thinking about those different things. For my clients, success is all about getting clarity on their business so they can package and monetize their passion and break free, like I said, from that demanding 9-to-5 hustle. It's developing their signature services, their products, and your programs that sell. It's about positioning themselves to make passive income. So start thinking about that. And then also, what does marketing your business look like? We're going to talk about this more because this is one of the steps. But is it doing Facebook Lives? Is it doing online or offline events? Do you have a meetup? Do you do podcasts, Instagram, YouTube, or webinars? Start thinking about that. So what does your business model look like? What works for you? Not what works for Kim or Shantae. What works for you? Start thinking about the best business model system. Okay, and like I said, I was going to deep dive more into your marketing plan because that's the next step. You got to have a marketing plan. So, wishing for clients to appear is not going to happen. You actually need to have an actual plan. You actually have to have a strategy. No matter how well optimized your website may be, I don't care how people can Google and search and find you, or how often you post on social media, clients will not find you without telling them that you are open for business. And word of mouth definitely works. Love referrals. You're going to love referrals, so you want to make sure that you're getting them by providing great customer service and great products and services, right? Quality products and services. And while word of mouth is a great way to get new clients starting out, it's going to require you in the beginning to toot your own horn a bit while you start, position yourself to attract those dream clients. So you can't just set it and forget it. It does not work like that. It does not work like that in the business world whatsoever. So especially when it comes to marketing and keeping your funnel full of, consistent clients, potential clients and customers, your goal should be to attract a consistent group of prospects, even while your calendar isn't filled with paying clients, right? Because maybe they're not ready to buy now, but you want to have a way to be able to, add them onto your list and nurture that relationship. So when they are ready to be a paying customer or client, you have to have a system in place that alleviates that stress on when a client decides to continue working with you. For whatever reason, you have no problems filling that open space, right? So you're always having clients. Okay, so let's talk about some of those ways that you can do that. So if you are a blogger, blogging takes work, but it definitely works, right? You can have your own blog. You can look for guest blogging opportunities or other ways, right, to blog, especially if you enjoy writing. You can also create a book. You can create ebooks. You can create step-by-step guides. and using social media. Use what it is that you already have is what I want to encourage you to do, especially for those of you who are just getting started. Use what you have, and then you can add on different marketing avenues, different platforms. Okay, so social media, you want to use your account. You want to make sure you have a business page, because Facebook does not like you using your personal page for business and posting links. So you want to make sure on Facebook you have a business page as well. You know, of course, you know, you can share on your personal page, but make sure that business page is there. Make sure you're doing videos, you're doing Facebook Lives. That helps build that know, like, and trust factor. And we're in this generation where people love to watch videos. They love it. Utilizing ads, paying on Facebook. I always say you gotta pay to play. Okay, so in order for you to share on Facebook, and of course you can do it organically and free, but also if you have the funds, invest in paid advertising, especially if you don't have the time. Use different or new platforms. Okay, so how are you going to build it? Again, networking events. I have a meetup group that I use, Brunch and Breakthroughs, where I am able to do workshops and connect with other women offline. Okay, online is great, but I also want to make an impact within my community. So you can use online, you can create offline, real life events. How are you going to build your business? How are you going to market it? How are you going to put yourself out there? At the end of the day, what I want you to do is make sure you do what comes natural to you. Okay, what works for you? And when I say naturally, do what it is that you like. If you don't like blogging, don't blog. Do videos. But don't allow fear to stop you from doing whatever it is, okay? So a lot of times if people not doing videos, or, you know, it could be audio, or it can be kind of like how you see on this, where I've just shared with you the screen. Or maybe, you know, you have both, the head and the screen, or you just have a talking head. If you have a talking head, this right here is a talking head. Me talking directly to you is a talking head. If you are a talking head, you want to make sure that when you are sharing, that you are only doing short tidbits of videos, maybe, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, okay, if it's just a talking head. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. But most importantly, do what comes natural to you, but don't allow fear to get in your way. Don't allow procrastination to hold you back. You want to make sure that you're marketing, because if you don't toot your horn, nobody else will. Okay, people have to know that you are in business, and you just can't share something two times and expect people to know that that's what it is that you do. So you have to be consistent with your marketing and with your efforts. Okay, success loves consistency, and money loves speed. So you have to take action. So on this information that I share with you today, making sure that you're not just getting the information, but you go from information to implementation. Okay. So next is, what do you need to succeed? You need to position yourself to go from side hustle to a sustainable business. But in order to do this, you have to identify what products and services that you are going to offer into the marketplace. You have to perfect your ideal clients. Who are your dream clients? Who value your worth and who are ready to pay you for your products and your services? Who are they? And then you have a strategic business model. That way you can be able to leverage your time, money, and expertise, so you can be able to serve more people while working less. So it's important to have systems and structure in place before you start opening that door, so that you don't feel overwhelmed and all over the place. And yes, you tweak and adjust as you go, but you want to make sure you have, you know, the basic foundation, your infrastructure in place. And you want a marketing plan, a plan so that you consistently attract your ideal clients and generate consistent income. Okay, so you want to make sure you have those different things in place. But the truth is, a lot of people know what it is that they want to do, but they get stuck in the process. They get stuck in the how, and they get stuck in what's next. And, you know, maybe it's because of fear, or it's overwhelmed and they're trying to do it alone. Maybe you've been wanting to start your own business or launch a new product or service, but for whatever reason you keep getting stuck in that process. Believe me, I understand it, and you are not alone. And that's the truth for many. They are stuck in the process. They know what it is that they need to do, but they're not doing it. So this is what I have for you. If you need help, you want to grab my planner. Okay? And like I said, make sure you stay to the end, because I'm going to share with you guys, like I said, those of you who share this opportunity out, like and comment and all those good things, you have the opportunity to win this planner for free. And I will tag you, I will let you know who is that winner. And what it is a 30-page step-by-step guide to help you turn your side hustle into a viable, sustainable business without the burnout and the overwhelm, right? So you can position yourself to ditch the 9 to 5 if that's what you want. And it walks you through multiple exercises from start to finish to determine what should you choose as a side hustle and making sure that that idea is viable, that it's going to sustain you for many years to come. So there are 2 ways to get this guide. Okay? So the best part is it doesn't take a lot of time to complete. I will tell you that. So you can definitely get this guide and have it completed within a weekend and be ready to position yourself to profit from your passion and take your side hustle to the next level. So I'm going to share with you those 2 ways that you can get this guide. The first way is you can join the Unleashed CEO Mastermind. So my mastermind members who are tuning in, watching this, or catching the replay, you get this guide for free. But for those of you who are interested and want to know what is this Unleashed CEO Mastermind, the Unleashed CEO Mastermind is a group of women who come together for 90 days and position themselves to achieve their goals. You know, you set 1 to 3 goals that you want to accomplish over the 90 days, and we do the work to make it happen. You get a 45-minute private coaching session, weekly mastermind calls, monthly group calls, hot seat coaching, as well as bonus trainings and resources, just like the one that I'm going to be sharing today on how to, plan out your side hustle income and much more, right? So the 45-minute private coaching session is focused just on you. Like, it's to help you identify what your 90-day goal is, to move you from where you are to where it is that you want to be. And together what we do is we get on the phone, or we jump on a Zoom session, and we design an action plan to solve your problems and get your results. Okay? And you also receive group coaching calls as well, or as well as our weekly mastermind, where we weekly on Zoom, and this is to provide you with the support and the resources, celebrate your wins, and the weekly mastermind class lasts between 60 to 90 minutes, as well as hot seat coaching, because like I said, these sessions are necessary and needed because they're focused on you to help you move from where you are to where it is what you want to be. There's no getting unstuck. There's no getting stuck, because it's all about getting unstuck and getting results, because I want to be able to see you win. And then you make sure I provide you with clear action steps. There is nothing more confusing to jump on a call or jump on a training and leave more confused than when you first got on, because a lot of time people will overwhelm you with information so that you do need them. Okay, so I provide you with practical steps that you can implement instantly and begin to change your life and take your business to the next level. Okay, it's all about making your business a success. No one wants an expensive hobby. So you get all of this when you become a member of the Unleashed CEO Mastermind. So you'll receive the support and accountability you need to accomplish your 90-day business goal. Okay, to tackle challenges and problems together with a supportive group of women, of mastermind partners. You also get access to private members area. So we have a Facebook group to connect, where you can connect with other like-minded business women who are unapologetically going after their dreams, as well as monthly rich training calls, right? That's packed with insights, practical strategies that will catapult you into action. So this training is available, and I put you have a membership hub, so all that stuff is available on the membership website, as well, like I said, as the guide that I'm sharing today. My mastermind members get access to this planner for free, and you have unlimited support during the duration of the mastermind program. So you can submit your questions that you might want to receive advice on. If there's your website you want me to look at, your landing page, advice on how to grow your business, you will receive coaching response from me within 24 to 48 hours. And I say Monday through Thursdays. A lot of times I'm available on the weekends, but specifically Mondays through Thursday, I am available. And as well as, there's member only discounts to whatever products and services that I do come out with. Okay? So what if you could position yourself to take your side hustle income to the next level and create a viable business. Imagine not only being able to create your side hustle income in one day or in a weekend, but to also position yourself to take it to the next level. Imagine what it would be like if you can finally, get that book written or develop your coaching program, your 6-month program, 12-month, 90-day program, or write that book, whatever it is that you want to be able to do. Imagine if you could be able to do that in the next 90 days. What would that mean to you? What if you could clear the clutter, distractions, and begin to see a revolution in all areas where you were once stuck? You can be like Rosita was. Okay, you can be like her. And she said, the times I spent working with LaKeisha has helped me not only to create goals, but to create a sense of health and peace and balance in my internal life. She worked with me to clarify my priorities, to clear away the clutter and distractions that everyday life was throwing at her, and to keep her eyes on what is important. She said, my gift, LaKeisha's gift, is that she's able to be transparent, and she knows how to balance between being a thoughtful and giving while also being patiently persistent in holding her accountable to her goals. I helped her to realize that it's not always instantaneous. Okay? Because sometimes people are used to seeing instant results, and guess what? It don't happen like that all the time. But it's a process. It's a continuous process. But however, she was able to take measured steps using her faith as a tool, and she began to see results in her life. Okay? So during our short time together, she was able to focus on 7 areas of her life and began seeing a revolution in areas where she was once stuck. Okay, so she was able to begin to receive results. Or you might be like Jamie. As a result, the goals that she's been dreaming of for 10 years have manifested. Now she runs a successful tax business. So before working with LaKeisha, she said she wasted most of her time focusing on past issues and not understanding why her goals seemed so far away. So during the program, she was able to stay the course with confidence, and she could see a clear path for what she needed to do to accomplish her goals. As a result, the goals that she had been dreaming of for 10 years have manifested, right? So she was thinking she needed more experience, that she needed more, client testimonials and all these different things before she can open up her own accounting service, right? Yes, she was working in corporate America, but she wanted to be able to create an additional income, and she was able to do that within 90 days. And this tax season has been bomb for her, all right? So you have to hear her testimony of her share that. I'll have to invite her to, to share on where she is with her tax business, because she said yes to working with me. Okay, so you can join today. You can join the Unleashed CEO Mastermind today for only $7 for the first 7 days, right? So you get to get in there, attend one of the weekly mastermind sessions, see what some of the training and resources look like. And after that, if you decide to say yes, because it's a no-brainer price at $99 per month for 3 months to achieve and accomplish your dreams and your goals, then why not say yes? So to say yes to this and to take advantage of this, you want to go to bit.ly Unleash CEO Mastermind, and that is case sensitive. So you want to go to the website to secure your spot and, join us for the next 90 days. Test drive it for 7 days. I'm sure that you love what it is that you see. And within that 7 days, I encourage you to book your 45-minute session so we can map out your 90-day plan so you know what it is that you need to focus on for the next 90 days. Coaching, mentoring does not have to be expensive. Okay? And you can absolutely receive results, because that's my goal. I want to be able to see you win. So if you have any questions about this mastermind, you definitely want to post your questions. Let me know. I'll make sure I drop those links in the comments on how you can get more information on the mastermind or how you can join us. You can use the bit.ly Unleashed CEO Mastermind link to take advantage of this offer, where it's $7 for the first 7 days. And after the 7 days, it's only $99 for 3 months. Okay, so you can go to bit.ly.unleashed CEO Mastermind, as well as you can go to LaKeishaHankins.com under the Work With Me and you'll see there the Unleashed CEO Mastermind. Okay, so that's how you can get the mastermind for free, as well as get the help and support you need to accomplish your 90-day goals to make it happen. Okay, now if you just want to grab the planner, you say, I'm not really sure if I want coaching the mastermind, but I definitely want to take my side hustle and create some money from it, create a viable business from it, then you want to grab my 30-day Unleashed. I'm always saying, wanting to say Unleashed Success Planner, but this is the 30-day step-by-step guide where I share with you how to create your side hustle income plan in a weekend. So this is a planner that's going to help you turn your side hustle into a viable, sustainable business, and without the burnout and the overwhelm, that you can download and get instant access today for only $17. And you can get that over at bit.ly Unleash Side Hustle, and I will make sure I drop the link for that in the comments. And what it does is it walks you through multiple exercises from start to finish to determine what you should choose for a side hustle, and to make sure that the idea is sustainable for years. Also the steps on what you need as far as marketing, your business model, your infrastructure, making sure you have all that set up, and you can get it all set up within a weekend. Okay, so this is possible. You can definitely make it happen. And, like I said, for those of you who like, share, and comment, you will have the opportunity, one person will have the opportunity to win this planner for free. Okay, so you'll have that opportunity. But I also have, of course, I want to be able to bless everyone with something for free. So, like I said, if you stay with me to the end, for those of you who stay to the end, you can grab your free offer. Your free offer is you can download my Unleash and Monetize Your Passion guide. So this guide is perfect for you if you're not even for sure what it is that you want to do. Okay, you can get this guide, and it provides you with step-by-step guidance on how to take your passion, your expertise, your natural gifts, and turn them into a profitable online business and brand. So you can get that at bit.ly /UYP guide. All these links again, I will make sure I post them in the comments below, because I know I shared a lot of information with you today. I dropped a lot of nuggets, and I share with you a lot of resources to be able to profit from your passion, to take your side hustle to the next level. And one last push for those of you who want to join me inside the Unleashed CEO Mastermind. Like I said, it's only 7 days for the first 7 days. And after that, it's only $99 per month for 3 months. It's a no-brainer. So join me to take advantage of this offer. You want to go over to bit.ly /Unleashed CEO Mastermind. Join us, get started, get access to this free planner today, where I share with you how to take your side hustle income and turn it into a valuable business. So you want to make sure you do that today, okay? So again, grab your planner, or get it for free by joining the Unleashed Success Mastermind, or either share it out, like, share, and comment, and you want to get the opportunity to actually be blessed with this planner for free. Again, it's a 30-page step-by-step guide to help you turn your side hustle income into a plan in 1 weekend, okay? So without the burnout and the overwhelm, and it's step-by-step exercises that are definitely doable, but it's going to require you to do some digger deeper. You got to do the work. No more shooting from the hip. No more taking your goals and your dreams and placing them on the back burner. This is for you if you're ready to make it happen. So again, you can download that today at the bit.ly Unleash Side Hustle, or get it for free by joining us today in the Unleashed CEO Mastermind. So if you are feeling stuck and overwhelmed and not for sure what your next step is, and you often feel like you don't know where if you're going or coming, then the Unleashed CEO Mastermind is for you. It's time for you to stop playing it small and get unstuck and get results, okay? I created this Unleashed CEO Mastermind because I have met some incredible women who need coaching, a little bit of motivation and accountability, lots of accountability, right? And my goal is to help you move from where you are to really where it is that you desire to be in 90 days. We take those 1 to 3 goals and we make it happen. So you can join today for only $7 for the first 7 days. After that, it's only $99 per month for 3 months. And if you want to stay longer, guess what? There is an opportunity to stay longer, because maybe you like it, you're getting results, and you're like, hey, this is working for me. guess what? There's an opportunity for those of you who want to stay. So you also get the 90-day game plan and get access to training and resources and get to work with me and connect with other like-minded women who are making it happen. So to take advantage and join the Unleash CEO Mastermind for the last time, you can go over to bit.ly Unleash CEO Mastermind, or check out my website, LaKeisha Hankins, and go to work with me, and I will see you on the inside.